I woke up one day and I realized that over the past few months, there have been a ton of new custom clones being made, and I missed out on a lot of them. So I decided to turn this into a 24-hour challenge to build the biggest custom clone army I could, including upgraded LEGO minifigures, custom vehicles, and even fully custom minifigures. So without further ado, let the challenge begin. So in the first hour, I decided I was going to build up the most unique custom clone trooper I've ever seen, because it's not even a clone trooper. It's when Obi-Wan got bored and decided to play dress up with his fellow clone troopers. I also gave him a red cape because I ran out of brown ones. Oh, and I guess he needs a lightsaber. And boom, hour 1 is complete. So in the second hour, I thought it was time to finish my 501st Clone Trooper collection. So here we have the official Captain Rex minifigure spiced up with some accessories. ARC Trooper 5s with a custom waist cape, GCC custom kicks with a rifle and backpack, hard case with a Z6 rotary cannon, Dogma with a custom face and blaster, Jesse with stunning arm and leg printing, and Appo with a custom replica helmet. I even built a special unit of 501st clones with macros for Umbara and a regular unit of 501st clone and jet troopers. Even though I couldn't get my hands on a custom Tup minifigure, I'm still extremely happy with this clone trooper legion. Let's add them to our army and continue on in hour 3. So in the third hour, I decided that I wanted to build our first custom set. So I took Captain Rex Microfighter and turned it into a Bark Speeder because I hate microfighters. It includes a seat for Rex and a clone in the back. I also attached this custom clone rifle to the side of the speeder to add some firepower and give it the classic Bark Speeder look. Yeah, I'd much rather pay $13 for this set. Anyway, let's get back to building custom minifigures in hour 4. As the fourth hour arrived, I realized that my package from Tom the Builder was here. If you didn't know, Tom resells minifigures for many popular brands, including GCC. So upon opening this puppy up, I built some custom clone pilots with arm printing, a GCC heavy shock trooper, Imperial Cody, and upgraded my Praetorian Guard minifigures with this skirt piece and thinner helmet. And I know they're not clones, but I really don't care. Let's add these to the army and build some more in hour 5. Not gonna lie, this was kind of a filler hour, but I did build this Kamino clone captain with arm printing and a cloth waist cape. I also built some stunning old clones, with Gregor and Wolf being passionately designed by Brick Daddy minifigures, and Captain Rex being a good deal I got from Brick Love. Anyway, let's add these to the army and jump right into hour 6 with some more conventional custom clones. In hour 6, I decided it was time to upgrade my 332nd clone troopers. So I replaced a ton of my clones with helmets, which have much better printing and no helmet holes. I also gave my Captain Vaughn minifigure printed arms and a custom blaster rifle. So let's add these to the army and continue in hour 7. By this point in time, I was feeling tired of just building minifigures, so I decided to build another custom set, an Imperial clone turbo tank. After a few hours building this huge vehicle, here it is in all of its glory. And not only is it fashioned with an Imperial design, a fully flashed out interior, and armored wheels, but it includes a ton of clones to fill it out. This tank pairs nicely with the custom Bad Batch figures I'll build in the next hour. So in hour 11, I put up some custom minifigures from Bad Batch seasons 1 through 3 with Clone Commander Scorch, including his blaster and detailed Clone Army Customs backpack, a Clone Assassin, and an upgraded Imperial Crosshair with a handle that can hold his sniper rifle. And to add on to our turbo tank, let's put this officer and Captain Wilco aboard, along with Crosshair's squad and these Clone Commandos. Man, just looking at this set with all of these minifigures really makes me wish we got more Bad Batch sets. Anyway, let's see if we can top this in hour 12. So, although LEGO has been making a lot of the popular named clone troopers recently, like Commander Cody and Captain Rex, one they haven't made is Commander Bly, who is yet again another example of GCC making clones that LEGO should have a long time ago. This minifigure features amazing cloth pieces, arm printing, and an official macro piece. But Bly isn't alone. He also has two amazing 327 Star Corps troopers with him, who are similarly decked out in premium cloth. Huge thanks to Tom the Builder for the discount on these two minifigs, and if you you want a discount on GCC figures, use code GEC on Tom's website and save 5% every time you place an order with him, which I definitely recommend if you're looking for any GCC items. I also have a link in the comments which will automatically apply this discount for you at checkout. Anyway, let's change things up a bit in hour 13. So in hour 13, I wanted to go back in time from phase 2 clones to phase 1. So I built up a ton of custom phase 1 clone troopers, Rex with correctly sized cloth, Fives with a rangefinder and blaster rifle, Echo with a cute handprint on the torso, Cad Bane disguised as a clone trooper, and a regular 501st clone trooper. As well as non-501st clone troopers go, we have Commander Phil, an upgraded clone commander or pilot, and upgraded Senate commandos. Even though these aren't phase 2 clone troopers, I have a lot of nostalgia for phase 1 clones, and to see all these characters, some of which haven't even been made before now, is just amazing. Anyway, let's get back into the swing of things with phase 2 clones in hour 14. Now, I highly advise you not to skip this sponsored segment because Teemu has just introduced a ton of discounted LEGO sets. And if you want to know how to win this set for completely free, make sure to stay until the end of this sponsored segment. Now, if you didn't know already, Teemu is an online marketplace with a ton of items. I mean, pretty much anything you could think of buying, it's probably on Teemu. But you're not here for all that. You're here for the LEGO. So let me give you some intel on all the current LEGO deals on Teemu. You can get over 20% off on the Boarding Attentive 4 set, as well as the Moss Espa Podrace Diorama, 15% off the Ahsoka's T6 Jedi Shuttle, and even retired LEGO Star Wars sets like the Republic Fighter Tank. And although there isn't a huge selection of LEGO Star Wars sets on Teemu, expect more and more to roll out in the coming months, as this is just the beginning of the collaboration between Teemu and LEGO. And if you don't like waiting, there's a ton of LEGO sets aside from Star Wars that have amazing deals going on. Here are a few of them. A lot of 20% off or more deals, especially on very high demand sets like the Dune Omnithopter. That is a great deal right there. So here's the extremely simple process of getting these deals for yourself on Teemu. First, register for an account on Teemu if you haven't already. Next, search for a particular LEGO theme or set you have in mind. I'm looking to build my Stormtrooper army, so I'm looking for the Tantive 4 set. Let's go ahead and add this stellar deal to our cart. But before we check out, make sure to enter in this code to save even more on LEGO. You can also scan this QR code or check the link in the pinned comments to automatically apply this coupon bundle. And now, thanks to Teemu for sponsoring this video, we can give away a Moss Espa Podrace for free to one of you viewers. So, in order to enter the giveaway for this set, make sure to comment down below what you think about this Teemu and LEGO collaboration, and if you're going to be picking any sets up, and also leave a like on the video, and subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a notification of, for example, giveaway winners, or anything of the like that you think you'd be interested in. A week after this video is uploaded, the winner of this set will be announced on my YouTube community tab, so be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on that. So make sure to go to the pinned comments and click the link to get yourself some amazing deals automatically applied at checkout on Teemu for your favorite LEGO Star Wars or LEGO sets. And with that being said, let's get back to the video. Now in hour 14, I built what might be the best custom clones of 2024, with Captain Styles and Captain Gray both in their comic book style armor. Now, what makes these GCC figures so legendary? Well, of course, any niche clone trooper is a win in my book. Popular clones will always be made in custom form, but niche characters are only made once in a blue moon. And GCC did not disappoint with these highly detailed designs and official helmets that have been pad printed on. Even though these clones are more obscure, they'll definitely make a great addition to the army. I wonder what we'll build in hour 15. So in hour 15, I wanted to upgrade my Coruscant Guard Legion of Clone Troopers. Starting off, we have Crosshair Brick's custom Commander Thyre, utilizing GCC accessories and pad printing a much needed clone commander for just $15. This is a more than welcome addition to my army. And since we technically can't just add regular shock troopers to the army since they're not custom, let's replace our helmets with GCC replicas. And now they look much better. I also turned one of our shocks into a sniper with this macro piece. troopers, as well as his clone officer, heavy trooper, and Commander Thorn. And finally, let's add some arm printing to Commander Fox, along with a black visor and a custom waist cape. Sadly, I couldn't pick up a full replacement body for Fox, so we have to settle with the pink Lego torso. Let's add the Coruscant Guard to our army and continue in hour 16. So in hour 16, it was time to give the 501st some reinforcements in case I needed it, with custom Waxer and Boyle minifigures, Commander Cody with custom printed arms, a 212 heavy trooper, officer, 212 clones with upgraded helmets, and a 212 clone I turned into an ARC trooper. Let's also add Obi-Wan Kenobi into the mix in his Revenge of the Sith outfit so he can lead the 212 into battle alongside Cody. The 212 battalion will make a fine addition to our collection. In hour 17, I thought it was time to add a few ARC troopers to the army, so I put up GCC's Umbra ARC trooper and also spiced up a normal trooper into an ARC trooper with a backpack, shoulder pauldron, GCC helmet, and loads of weaponry. And although this wasn't the biggest addition to the army, I really love ARC troopers, and for that reason, I'm glad I built these guys up. In the 18th hour, I wanted to build some clones that would be active in the Imperial era. Yup. Even in a video about clones, you're gonna find me talking about how great the Empire is. So I built up a couple purge troopers who were actually clone troopers, believe it or not. And finally, I wanted to build a Phase 0 Dark Trooper, which was the first and only Dark Trooper ever to be piloted by a clone trooper veteran who had to get almost 70% of their bodies replaced with cybernetic parts. To create this minifigure, I took parts from the new Imperial Mandalorian commandos, stormtroopers, and a Dark Trooper, and they actually don't look too bad in my opinion. These minifigures will be an amazing addition to the army because I love bending the rules a bit just to add some Imperial troopers to the base plate. I cannot wait for you guys to see what's in store for the final hour. Here we are, hour 24. Now, you may be wondering, Lego Empire, why did you skip 7 hours? Well, that's because realistically, I have to factor in the hours I slept, and I saved one of the best hours for last. So in the final hour, I built up basically every random clone I have left that doesn't fill up an entire hour. So here we have a random ARF trooper, upgraded grunt clone troopers, a battle damage clone trooper, a pair of bomb squad clone troopers, a doom arc trooper with a shield, and finally 4 wolfpack clone troopers. Let's add these random clones to the army and see the final results. Wow, guys, this is looking crazy good. In just one day, which was also interrupted by sleep, we built up all of these amazing clones and vehicles. And this whole experience has taught me some extremely valuable life lessons. Number 1, I spend way too much money on custom Lego figures. The only way I'll make this money back is if you go ahead and leave a like on the video, because if this video reaches 3,000 likes, and I know we're shooting high, I will create more videos just like this one. Anyway, have an amazing day, and if you want one of these clones, make sure you comment down below your favorite one, and you might just get one. With that being said, I'll see you all in the next video. Have an amazing day. Peace out.